Hello and welcome to the eFresh.com fruit, vegetables, and potato news. Today is the 14th of October. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. Louisiana farmers call for disaster. Horticulture crop loss in India. Watercress farmers seek EU protection. Thailand to export more irradiated fruits. Record yield forecast for Idaho potato. Sometimes disaster can be very subtle. This season, the Louisiana farming community hasn't had to endure a hurricane or any other significant storm event. But they've lost just as many crops to a stretch of drought and then a stretch of rain as they would have to a storm. The drought killed off many of the summer crops, and the rains that fell during much of September and early October have delayed harvest to the point that the crop quality and yield has been reduced to dismal levels. According to Agriculture and Forestry Commissioner Mike Strain, it's the second year in a row that it's been pretty tough for farmers. That's why he sent a letter to the governor requesting him to contact the U.S. Department of Agriculture seeking a disaster declaration. The declaration would allow farmers to participate in federal assistance programs. The farmers of horticulture crops in India that are cultivated in island villages in the midstream of the Krishna River bore the brunt of the flood fury, with turmeric, banana, beetle vine, tomato, and other crops getting totally damaged or washed away in over 4,000 hectares. In other places like Nusvid and Mailavaram, horticulture crops were fully damaged in over 1,000 hectares. In all, the extent of crop damage in horticulture varieties was stated to be 5,000 hectares in the historic flood, even as the officials put the estimated loss at 12.5 crore rupees. All put together, horticulture crop losses are reported from 133 villages in 19 mandals in the district. Britain's watercress farmers have asked the European Union to put their product on the same footing as Serrano ham and mozzarella cheese. The peppery salad vegetable has been grown in Hampshire, Wiltshire, and Dorset for 2 centuries, and the industry claims it needs to help to stop cheaper, inferior versions from using the name watercress. The farmers have asked to be given the traditional specialty guaranteed protected status, one of 3 different protected labels granted by the European Union. The traditional specialty guaranteed status is designed to protect food grown or produced using historical methods and is granted to fewer than 25 products. Watercress farmers say the vegetable gets its distinctive peppery taste and crunch because it is grown in free-flowing streams which are channeled into waterbeds. The Agriculture and Cooperatives Minister of Thailand had a discussion with the U.S. ambassador to support 4 additional Thai fruits, as well as to push the National Bureau of ACFS to be the affirmative division for Thai organic products. Minister Thera Wongsamut revealed the topics of discussion with Mr. Eric G. John, U.S. ambassador to Thailand, in considering and following up on the progress of adding 4 more irradiated fruits, such as dragon fruit, guava, cassava, and pumpkin. The Department of Agriculture has been issued the papers for USDA consideration since July this year. The papers are concerned with analysis on the risk of pest in products in cold treatment system for exported fruits, especially lychee and longan, in order to keep fruits better quality. The editor of North American Potato Market News forecasts a record yield for the potato crop in Idaho. Bruce Huffaker says in his weekly newsletter that growing areas in most of Idaho were frost-free through most of September. Potatoes bulked up exceptionally well this summer. Though yields were impaired on up to 20,000 acres of potatoes due to hail, flooding, and other problems, it now appears that Idaho is likely to produce a new yield record this year. Based on field reports from across the state, Idaho expects to produce 395 tons of potatoes per acre, compared to 383 tons in 2008. The previous record was 386 tons, established in 2006. Yields have been particularly strong in the south-central region. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com fruit, vegetables, and potato news. See you next time.